The mid-season finale of Batwoman aired earlier this week, and it included a narrative chock full of nods to DC Comics mythology. Two of the show's main antagonists, Mary Hamilton the Poison Ivy and Marquis Jet the Joker, were properly introduced in this episode. Along the way, the episode occurred to mention a major DC character, one who fans have been waiting for some years to be woven into the Arrowverse. Mary's ever-growing talents as Poison Ivy were highlighted early in the show, with the claim that the botanical abilities had not been portrayed thus prominently since Swamp Thing. This is the first direct confirmation that a version of Swamp Thing exists within the Arrowverse, which has piqued the interest of fans of the character in recent years. Swamp Thing had a live-action television adaptation in 2019, however it was controversially cancelled after one season on the DC Universe streaming service. The Swamp Thing series debuted on the CW last year, and it was speculated that it would appear in the network's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. The major narrative of Batwoman Season 3 revolved around the retrieval of different Bat trophies, which were mostly weapons that Batman had gathered from his foes over the course of many years of crime fighting. As a result, a slew of new foes wielding the weapons of legendary Batman villains have emerged to threaten Batwoman's Gotham City. It also resulted in the reappearance of Poison Ivy, who had been buried underground by Batman more than a decade before, but had discovered a means to utilize her mind control skills to implant her consciousness in other bodies. While talking to CBR, Arrowverse producer Mark Guggenheim revealed that I tried very hard to get Swamp Thing in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Because when you've got Constantine, to not have a crossover with Swamp Thing, it's just a shame, a wasted opportunity. I honestly don't know the answer to that question, in large part because whether the CW has the broadcast rights to Swamp Thing or not, it doesn't really impact the various reasons why Swamp Thing wasn't in Crisis. My attitude is always hope springs eternal. You know, if you had asked me before we'd done 90% of the things we've ended up doing on the Arrowverse shows, I would have told you it wasn't going to happen. So long ago, I got out of the prediction business, because stuff happens that, man, I would have bet real money that it wasn't gonna happen. Fans expecting for a Swamp Thing cameo in Batwoman Season 3 will unfortunately be disappointed. The character's live-action rights together with those of John Constantine are thought to be linked in with J.J. Abrams' Justice League Dark series. This means Ryan Wilder will very certainly be unable to rely on Alec Holland's assistance in defending Gotham City and her closest friend from Poison Ivy. But you never know what the future holds. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.